Hey, buen Camino, everyone. So I'm currently on the Camino right now. I am finishing up my summer 2023 adventures on the Camino de Santiago. I actually arrive in Santiago tomorrow. And I have this nice little private room tonight. For a couple reasons, I wasn't really planning on being in a private room, but I've been staying in albergues this whole time, but wasn't feeling super great today. And then this albergue only had 2 beds left in the bunk room, but they had some private rooms for only 25 euros. So I jumped at it just to have a chance to be more comfortable, especially not feeling super great. Anyway, before I left for this trip, a few people asked if I could do a packing list video, just a real quick one to show kind of what I was bringing along. I'm going to try to do this super fast. I might forget a few things, but I just kind of laid out a lot of my stuff and I'm going to go over things that I brought. I do have a few extra things that I don't think you're going to need. I just kind of know the weight I can carry and didn't go as light as maybe I could have, but generally this is a fairly light packing list. At least I think it is. Okay, let me turn this camera around and we'll get to it. Okay, so I've got stuff all spread out on the bed. I'm gonna start with clothing. I bring a rain jacket. I've only had to use that once. I always bring like a kind of lightweight fleece and I really love having that. I haven't had to wear it that much on this Camino, but I hate being cold, so I like having that along. This is a pair of hiking shorts. Actually, they're hiking pants that are zip off, and I haven't really worn them as pants much, but that's one of my hiking shorts. And then I have a second pair actually in the closet drying. So I alternate between those two. I might have been able to get away with just one pair of hiking shorts, but then I always bring 2 hiking shirts. So there's one, the other one's also drying. I have a long sleeve shirt that, you might be able to just do a long sleeve or a fleece. Again, I like having both. This year I brought an extra t-shirt. This is like a cheap $3 t-shirt. What I'm wearing right now, will go in the mirror, is this black tank, and I use this just for sleeping and the evening. And I decided to bring an extra shirt along so that when I could wash this one, I'd have something else to wear. I've only worn it a few times. I don't think I'd need to bring that in the future. And this is the first year I brought a second kind of non-hiking top to wear. Don't think I'd really need it. Those are just the bottom of the hiking shorts. And then this is like a kind of lightweight pair of joggers. They're Patagonia, and I wear those in the evenings a lot after hiking. I just like having a long pair of pants. Again, what I'm wearing right now is this really old pair of Old Navy shorts. I think they're at least 20 years old. So lightweight, and I use those for sleeping. I bring 3 pairs of socks, although on this Camino, I've never worn this pair. Only needed 2, but I like having a 3rd pair in case it rains a lot. Just in case my socks don't dry out. I bring 3 pairs of underwear. Again, I don't know that I've worn that 3rd pair. And I bring 2 sports bras. And what else? Oh yeah, drying over here. So we've got the socks I wore today. I bring a buff, which I love, and I brought my gaiters. I also, over here, this is also a bit overkill. So this is my quick dry microfiber towel, which I've used on every Camino. But this year I bought a Turkish towel. So it's definitely bigger, but it packs down, it's really thin. And I just kind of stuff it in my pack at the end and it fills all the nooks and crannies. I've been using it as a towel. It dries super fast. I've used it as a curtain on the bunk beds and albergues. So I might, I didn't need to bring both, but I wasn't sure if I'd love using this as a towel every day, but I have. So I'd probably skip that next time. I have my hat. I have the Nalgene water bottle, and then I put it in this plastic cup, and then it fits in the side pocket of my pack, and I can really easily just pull this in and out as I walk. Then I have the fanny pack that I wear, and it's got sunscreen, a selfie stick, but the battery died. Keep my AirPods in there, my credential. I've got hand sanitizer in here, and then a chapstick there. Those are some snacks for later. Okay, back to the bed. Let's see. Some miscellaneous stuff. I've got a pack of tissues. I bring these like kind of electrolyte tablets, a little moleskin notebook. This little pack is kind of my bathroom kit. So I have extra toilet paper and then a Ziploc where I just put in the used stuff and dispose of later. I've got this packing cube for this is my battery pack. I haven't actually needed to use it much this year, but also cords, and then my phone cord over there was charging. I always bring that and the adapter for it. Vaseline, which I put on my feet every morning. This is just super cheap plastic case that I use to put in like any medical stuff. I've got like some needle, thread, Band-Aids, Neosporin, toiletries. I used to just put them in a plastic bag, which you could totally do, but I've since upgraded to a more durable container. But I bring shampoo, hairbrush, toothpaste, deodorant. There's some Advil in there. What else? Toothpaste. There's a little razor, nail clippers. Aquaphor. So I like Aquaphor. Always like wearing it at night. You don't need this and Vaseline and chapstick. It's another area that's definitely overkill. This is my sleep sack. It's bigger than a liner, smaller than a sleeping bag, and I have it in a stuff sack, so it packs down pretty tight, but it is a little heavy. I do actually think I could have gotten by with a sleeping bag liner. It's just I've always used this. I love it, and it provides a little more warmth than a liner. And again, I hate being cold, so I just like having it. This is some extra snack food bag. This is actually a little heavy because I bought some extra granola bars, got instant coffee. I have my emergency pack of tuna that I've been carrying for like 3 weeks now. But that's probably also overkill. I mean, I pick up snacks as I go, as I walk, but it's just kind of nice to have some extras just in case. I've also been walking some less popular routes, so I've needed to have a little backup food. These are just like some extras. This is just like an extra plastic bag, but it's been so helpful to like put some fruit in, or I've been freezing water on this Camino, and I just like when I pack it in my bag, I like to kind of wrap it in something so that it doesn't like get everything wet. And then I brought, so these are my packing cubes. This is what I use for like the socks, underwear, that's for my clothes. And I brought this extra one if I have dirty laundry that I'm not able to wash, or if my laundry hasn't dried and it's a wet day outside and I can't like attach it to the back of my pack, I'll just like have that extra bag to put it in. This is my electric coil, that's to heat up water. That's also, I don't want to say overkill because I love having it with me, but most of you will not need an electric coil. Again, just kind of a bonus item that I really like. I think I got everything over here, but oh, this is just like a super, super lightweight kind of tote bag that I use when I get groceries. We'll get to my pack in a minute. The only other thing in the bathroom here that I wanted to show, it's drying, but that little scrubby bag is what I put soap in to wash my clothes. I also have my bar of soap that I always bring. I just have that on the sink there for washing my hands, but I use that for my body. I've got my shoes, which are getting pretty worn. And then, as ever, I've got my pack. Usually, because the Nalgene's not a huge bottle, I usually pick up like a liter water bottle. Sometimes I only like fill it halfway and keep it in the pack as backup. I think especially on less popular routes, having extra water is gonna be good. And then this is, oh, my loved and very worn pack. I've got some ribbons. This is just like extra food and cookies. Yep, but this is the pack. And all right, I think that's everything. I feel like I went through that very, very fast, but this is everything pretty much. Let's try to get the whole room with all the stuff. It looks like a lot of stuff, although that extra food is stuff I'm gonna eat. But it all kind of packs in that little pack. Oh, my walking stick is there too. And yeah, so that's kind of what I brought for this summer 2023 Camino. All right, everyone, thanks as ever for following along, and I'll be back with more soon. Okay, I forgot, I also bring a pair of flip-flops to change into, and I didn't talk about my day pack, so I have that other tote bag, but this is kind of my day pack, and I also have, which usually is here, it never really leaves me, but I have a money wallet too. And so that has all my, passport, cash, cards, that kind of thing. And then I also, in my pack, in this pocket, I've got some clothespins and safety pins for drying laundry. I usually have a few extra like paper towels. I have a face mask in here just in case. I haven't needed it at all, but I just kind of like having it along. Okay, I think that's really it. And my spork.